questions.
Questions?
Mark, when it was 71-68, you called timeout, and I think there were, I don't know,
12 on the shot.
12 on the shot clock, and you ended up getting a 3 by Bruno. What were you looking for, and how critical was that sequence?
Yeah, we didn't execute the play very well, but that was not supposed to be. I'm not sure exactly that was the play, Don. There was a lot of plays that happened, but it was supposed to be a slip screen and dive to it, and so I have to look. I think when I call timeout 12 on the shot clock, that's the one. Wasn't supposed to be shooting a 3, it's supposed to be slipping.
What do you think led to the early issues in terms of finding rhythm, and when did you feel like it finally clicked?
Yeah, well, we never started either half very well. We look like we haven't played in a while, and they look like they played Saturday, they played Wednesday. And you gotta give them a lot of credit. That's a really good team. It's getting better and played really well today. They're excellent on defense. It was supposed to be real. They made free throws, we didn't. They made open shots, we didn't, until it was really, and that's really what it comes down to. But with that said, you look at the stats, it's a real even game. We battled, we did a lot of good things. It's just the last 5 minutes, we had 1 turnover the first 15 minutes, and we had 3 straight turnovers, okay? We missed 2 front end and 1 ones, right? And they had a 59% foul shooter that made all his free throws. So in the end, sometimes it just comes down to things as simple as that. And that's a really good team that's going to do well in their league. And quite frankly, we just weren't ready to take advantage of it and get a win today.
Coach, how did you evaluate Quincy Knight's performance against Anthony Cowell tonight? What did he do to maybe slow things down?
Yeah, he was terrific. He's a big-time defender. You know, we got to have more players play better. There was a lot on Anthony tonight. To do that, I thought Bruno was terrific. Bruno was amazing. 4 assists, 2 turnovers, handled double teams better. He was a beast. He rebounded well. Bruno gave us everything he had. He was terrific. He gave us great energy in the first half when we were struggling. They did a nice job on Anthony. They did a really good job when he got in the paint. I thought we just got to make better decisions when we get in there. I got to watch the film. But yeah, that kid's a big-time defender.
Mark, you have 1 game left before you begin Big Ten play or resume Big Ten play. Is your team, is it ready? Do you still have a lot to develop from a lot of those young players? And there's not much time left for them to get it right.
Yeah, well, so that's why you play this game, because that was a league game, really was. And I think they'll win a lot of games in their league, and they're growing. They're a little more veteran than we are, which I think helped them today. But days like today help get us ready. But we had worked really hard in practice to do certain things offensively. We weren't able to do them today. And so we got to figure out before January, whenever that game is against Nebraska. And we played a really good team in Radford right after Christmas. To be a little bit more efficient in some things. We're having to call too many plays instead of just playing out of rhythm and things that we do in practice. And once we get that down, we'll be a lot harder team to guard. We'll be a much better team. But in the end, we got to step up and make free throws too. And we have a lead and build a lead and have a little bit more confidence.
Mark, when you talk about decision making, and you were talking a little bit about Anthony. Are you strictly talking about?
No. We made some really silly fouls. Yeah, we made some silly plays, and we got to learn from it. Can't happen again. We fouled 90 feet from the basket. He goes and makes 2 free throws. We just gave him 2 points. Fouled another guy, standing, and they got to and they scored 48 points in the second half. That's not us. So we started the second half giving them a layup, and it never really got better after that. So we just got to play smart. I thought we looked. No, we just got to play smart.
Patrick last night.
It seems as if you're probably maybe a little more frustrated after this one than maybe a couple of the other games that you've had so far. Is it just simply that it is getting closer to league time and you feel like the development probably or could have been a little bit better at this stage?
No, guys, we didn't play all that bad. We had 11 days off. We started the game slow, but we built a 4-point lead. Started the second half slow. Game was back and forth. Look at the stats. We beat them rebounding. Field goal percentage is close. Points off turnovers, and at the free throw line really is the difference in the game. And they're a good team. I told our team we've done some pretty good things up to today. Today would have been an amazing win for our young team. It would have been. We came up short. We just didn't make the plays when we had to make the plays. But we'll learn from it. We'll get better. But it doesn't get any easier for us moving forward. We know that. But you just want growth. You want growth. And there's part of the game that we got to get more growth in. And if we get that, that'll really help all of us.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.